All right. Wait. Is he? All right. Is he gay? Is he gay though? Because it's not like he had sex with the guys. He just sat there and watched.
I don't know. You said he was gay that long ago, Ron. You answered this question.
I'm because in this trial, you didn't hear any male come out and say, "Yo, he had sex with me."
Are we forgetting the cum lotion?
Yeah.
On the nipples.
All right, that's okay.
He likes to lubricate his nipples.
A real question. Is that
jizz?
Is that freaky or is that gay?
No, that's gay.
That's gay.
Why is it gay?
No, to take another nigga's ski and put it anywhere near you, or to stay anywhere near anything, that is gay.
Yeah, it's gay. It's gay. It's gay for the fact that the way that I heard it, they were like, yeah, he would help clean up. That's gay.
So no.
This might sound disgusting, right?
Even if I'm into the watching it happen, I'm still not gonna help clean up.
Because live porn it sounds like that sounds like top notch.
Some people like to go see plays.
That's like top notch shit right there.
Like a play.
So if I'm going to watch a play, I'm not helping clean up at that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm not putting chairs up.
Hey, your nuts sweaty, big nigga.
So let's say you got like a scene where it's like cream pie or something like that.
Yes.
Gangbang.
High five.
Are the guys that go after the first, are they homosexuals?
They're gay for pay, yeah.
Because they went inside after
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say it's gay, but it's weird. It's definitely weird.
So, because y'all saying if another man's semen touches
I say DP.
Yeah.
I say DP is definitely DP.
Ski on you is crazy.
Double penetration is like definitely crossing that. It's definitely on the line, that line of going like this or gay.
Right.
Yeah.
Nigga, if a
Happy
nigga
Pride Month,
work,
everyone. Happy
if a
Pride
man
Month.
work at a
guys.
semen
Pride
bank, if a
Month,
man work at a semen bank and some of it fall on his
That's
shit,
gay. That's gay.
that's gay.
Gay, bro.
You automatically gay after that. You automatically
Gay by
If
occupation.
a
Gay
nigga
for
work
pay.
at Siemens
Gay for pay.
Furniture,
Gay for pay.
he's gay.
You sell that sofa, you gay.
Yeah, nigga, come on, nigga.
Because I'm asking the question because it's nothing that came out that he physically had sex with.
So
a dude.
okay, all right.
Yeah,
All right, let's
that's
just say this. Okay, if you're like I said, he's basically has the means to orchestrate a live porn in his space, right?
Okay.
Watching pornography, right? A man and a woman, right? If you're a straight guy, yeah, you're focused on what the woman's doing. You see the guy's there, because he's part of it.
Right.
But you're focused on what's happening with the girl or whatever the case was. You're there. So I can't necessarily say him orchestrating that live situation is gay. Now, yes, if you're talking about
it's just content creating.
Here we are.
Bringing it back around.
Full circle, baby.
Bringing it back around.
Full circle.
Creative content.
That's right.
Man, listen, how much does that pay?
Shit, 25.
25.
I might be filling out.
25.
Nigga said 25.
I might be filling out that application.
Yo,
You get y'all for that?
But okay, yeah. Yes, honestly though, when you are taking, another man's bodily fluids and introducing it on yourself, I think that's where it's like, because at this because it's the thing. I also
say it's so sexy next time.
No, I also feel like I think we all know that I think Puff has. Remember, he's no dummy, right?
Well,
no, he's no dummy. He's no
thirsty though.
Yeah,
you couldn't get to where you are as being
right.
cutthroat or not cutthroat, but I mean,
yeah,
you couldn't reach the heights that you are
definitely
with non-intelligence.
Right.
So a part of me almost feels like he does that because he's like, okay, nobody can say that I did this, right? So it's like, okay, maybe he is in his brain, but he knows like, okay, of like fear of it coming out. And you know how people are.
We're giving them too much credit.
These are all hypothetical.
We're talking about someone that's going through these elaborate things, beating people into submission, paying for hotel room, $1,000, mad lube, mad everything, curating these events for them to just keep a secret. Like maybe that was the extent of what he really wanted to do, or maybe there's more to come.
Yo,
he might do his gay shit by himself.
Yeah,
but technically we haven't
do his general by his lonely.
That too.
Does he record it and masturbate to it later? Now, but so wait a minute. You mentioned something earlier. You said, "How much is your money? How much can you afford for your money to keep you from this shit?" Diddy's money has kept him safe.
Yeah,
to do this shit
Very
for
long
a very long time.
Yeah.
When did his money stop being enough to
When he
be
didn't
able
pay
to
Cassie.
still
When
get
the-
away
when the
from
laws
this shit?
changed.
When he didn't pay
But
Cassie.
what laws changed? Rico hasn't
No,
changed.
he didn't pay Cassie. This whole thing started when he
But
didn't pay Cassie.
I know, but my point, okay.
No,
but
when you were paying people and they were doubling back and they were coming with that extortion money now.
Yeah,
When
but
they're coming back and they're like coming back for that 50 million
Cassie's
and all
money's
that.
not doing that though. Cassie's money is not
She
affording
already
her.
did that.
But it was. Remember, it was. That's the reason
that
why
was what started the lawsuit.
the book. I'm gonna write a book. Like the threats came, and
Yeah.
he
But-
didn't.
But somebody's money, is it just the times have changed? My point is has the times changed where
Same thing
where
with Shannon.
his money just isn't enough anymore. You got to be
Nah, it's
there's
no,
pride.
wait,
It's
wait, wait.
pride.
that's another
No,
level.
the difference is it's more lucrative to sue and win a lawsuit than extort somebody for a long
but
period of time.
against Diddy though.
What?
Diddy-
No, dog, just pay the money. You know you was doing
Because you're
foul
not-
shit. Same thing with Shannon. Shorty came around looking for the bag. He was like, he tried to play himself. Nah, all right, I got the case now.
So
When the hoes come around for that second round,
yeah,
have that money ready, dog.
So is
we
it-
didn't live in a time where
It's a new day.
a Cassie could
could even
Who
do
they
something like
could
that.
do that to a Diddy.
Right.
You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying.
Where like a
So when
regular
did his
sex
money-
worker,
You
or
saw,
regular.
you
when
saw
did his
Harvey
money-
Weinstein get locked up. You saw Bill
No,
Cosby
this is
get
that's
locked
the start
up.
of this
You
shit.
saw
That's the
R.
start.
Kelly get. I mean,
Well,
you saw
This is the start of it,
Jeffrey Epstein.
But wait, it could.
Epstein.
But wait,
He's going to jail.
it could all. But
for the
see,
dirt.
but it could also come into play where he.
Thank God Kim Porter died.
Well, I was gonna say
That's crazy to say,
it
but,
could
I
come to the
mean,
point
goodness
where he
gracious.
tried to take
Let's
regular.
cut that out.
For him.
I think it could be because he tried to take regular people and turn them into sex workers. Like for instance, the guy. Because listen, it's not coming from
Nah, the Punisher
it-
was already a sex worker.
right. See, it didn't come from him.
No, it didn't. No.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It came from regular people
He
who
kept
he
the secret.
manipulated.
Yeah.
Like he didn't. He could. Let's say he got a female, like a female version of the Punisher. I guess I
Right.
would say.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have those
A
particular issues.
prostitute, two prostitutes
No,
have at it.
I think him trying.
The
Think about it. That's
dominatrix.
almost like a way of trying to be safe. What did he say?
Right.
Girlfriend for hire.
Yeah.
So in a way, him trying to be safe, I think, backfired to a degree.
I think we're just catching a wave.
Hypothetically, it's all the hypotheticals.
No,
here.
it's yeah, I hear what
No,
you're saying,
yeah,
but
definitely.
I think it's just a wave. I think
What?
I don't think he curated this whole shit just recently. I think this is his thing.
Been doing
I
this
think
shit.
his freakiness
I
just
don't-
got higher and
Yeah,
higher
but
as
I don't
time
think
went
Been
by.
doing it.
I don't
What?
think y'all understand what I'm asking though. At what point did being Diddy stop mattering? Like, I know that's
All
not,
right,
that's
so
not a
this
word.
is
No,
all right.
just
No,
bring it a
no.
little bit
All right,
better.
that was a point. I'm sorry. This is a point I was gonna make. Right. So I feel like Diddy has stuff on people his level,
Right.
higher, and that stuff. Right.
Yes.
So that keeps them at bay.
Yeah,
But now when you got the commoners that could sue you and they're protected,
commoners you should be able to just sweep away.
that's how it used to be, where
Right.
they had no power. Now the power is given, like, oh, you felt like you were sexually assaulted, you
Uh-huh.
were hired as a regular sex worker, and you're a regular person, a regular hooker, whatever you are, sex worker. Yes, you can sue. Before you didn't have those rights, where it's like,
Right.
nah,
Yeah, but I still, even if you do that, you're not going to make the money that
Well,
Diddy
remember-
or Harvey
no.
Weinstein or
But listen,
Jeffrey Epstein
Oh,
makes
yeah.
But no,
off
that-
of just suing this.
but
nigga.
wait,
You're just grabbing a little piece of the pot.
but wait,
and then that shit.
Holly,
and then
Holly,
broken
all
again a
this
year
start. No,
later.
wait, listen.
How is that defeating the fact that I am Diddy?
Because
I am Harvey
Holly,
Weinstein.
Holly,
This little commoner suing me for some sexual shit isn't going to get the best of me because I have so much money and power that shit is just going to go away.
No,
it wasn't
no.
nothing criminal tied to it.
and
though.
he did. It's because he did not pay. If he would
That's-
have
that's-
paid,
Yeah.
It's not just about money.
it is.
That's
is
my
about
point.
money.
It's
It's
definitely
not
about
just-
money.
I'm not saying it's not about money. I'm saying it's not just about money. I am P fucking Diddy.
That
This
means
little
nothing.
commoner
All right.
shit
That means nothing.
Yeah.
Holly.
shouldn't bother me.
And mind you, this
Harvey
is
It
Weinstein.
means nothing. It means
Harvey
nothing.
Weinstein is a nigga you never see. You don't. The common people don't see Harvey Weinstein because he sits in an office in a place that we've never been. There is no way that this little commoner shit should be able to get the best of me.
Being P. Diddy makes you more of a target.
I'm just saying. My point is, this is the Illuminati. This is just the Illuminati taking down people to let them know that we still have control of you if you try to cross us.
I don't want to get into that, but the thing is, I think these guys have always been getting sued.
Yeah,
they get rid of shit, they quiet shit down before it gets to the public, but now there's actual legal charges attached to these civil cases, right? Because the people are suing civilly. Yeah. And then the state and everything or federal or the government is taking up the criminal charges.
Right. But again, this wouldn't happen to Elon Musk. Elon Musk
today, I think so.
Soon.
I don't think so.
It's going to happen. One of the baby moms is going to sue.
He might.
He has too much power.
No, because he's going to pay them. No, not power.
That one of his baby mothers are going to start becoming a victim of anything because I'm fucking.
He got enough. He's going to pay. He's not going to be arrogant enough to pay.
He's going to pay before it gets here.
Law has cut.
It's not just money. It is the fact that I am Elon Musk.
Listen,
you're not.
No, he's smart enough and cognizant enough and not arrogant enough to pay the people pay the peons what they want. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you
he's firing the peons. He just
I'm talking about the baby moms. I'm talking about the sex workers. I'm talking about the sex workers. I'm talking about the pussy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Listen. You got to pay it now, and you got to pay it later.
But those people still aren't.
You're always paying.
That's just that suing them is just a cash out.
Okay, well, listen, Holly. Holly, let's just hold on.
You're not going to make that type of money. You're not going to have. You're never going to have that type of power.
If he paid, if Puff paid, would we be here right now? No. If he just simply
possibly, I mean,
I don't think so.
Maybe not. But it's still a.
He didn't
even
pay.
If I didn't pay, kill the bitch.
He was.
Yo, look at Trey Songz. Trey Songz been ducking the smoke.
Kill for me.
Yo, Trey Songz been ducking the smoke for years now.
Yeah.
Trey ducking. Trey paying. Trey out there working on the little ski lodges or whatever. He working.
That's not enough money, though.
He's staying out of jail.
That's not enough money when if being 50 Cent's baby mother's not enough money. Trey Songz paying off chicks ain't enough money either. Shit, a fucking Tory Lanez money wasn't enough to pay off the bitch to not be like, yo, just tell him I ain't shoot. And she tried.
Yo, when you got Busby involved, Busby always send that little.
But that nigga still went to jail.
You gonna pay first? Once you reject the payment offer, now he's coming.
Okay, well, all right. Let me just say, I guess you guys can move. I do want to say that it is a piece of, how you treated people on the way up.
Yeah,
I do think a lot of it plays in because it's like almost like hold on, let me finish. Don't do me like that.
It's reaping what you sowed. I guess.
I'm not gonna cut you off.
I'm just saying. Okay, like it's in a way like the Dame Dash effect a little bit, right? He had to kick a lot of ass to get Jigga and the crew up to the heights of all heights. And then once they were able to talk to Jigga without having to go through him, he was no longer necessary. Now, I'm not saying Puff is in that same situation, but what I will say is while he had all of the power, it's a good chance he made a lot of enemies on the way up, or a lot of people who didn't love him or didn't like him on the way up, based on what he had to do to get where he was going.
You felt like he was on the way down. He's on the way down.
No, I'm not saying he's on the way down, but I'm just saying once people saw that there was a chink in the armor and
they could start ripping it down.
Yeah, because that's what happened. People were able to start attaching.
All these niggas is dickheads though. All these rich niggas it's nobody that has a good like.
You're just agreeing with me. You're agreeing with me either way.
I don't think so. I don't think but that's my point. That is the point that I've been trying to drill in. Is Diddy's not stupid. He knows that what he's doing is fucked up. Why? At what point did it just stop becoming enough to be Diddy to get away with this shit? Because
it's what you said, bro. He not in the car no more. He got kicked out the car.
Yeah, right.
He's not like
Illuminati car.
whoever
Let's say it for what it is, you know? No,
let's be honest. He's rich, but he's probably the top of the food chain in urban.
yeah.
But outside of urban, there's somebody else that controls urban and controls Puff. Right. And he probably upset the wrong people.
Yeah.
Right. Because like, yo, bro, I'm a commoner, right? And I know the rules don't apply to certain people. The same rules that apply to me don't apply to these dudes.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And we just gotta be realistic about it, right? And I don't think anything that he did wasn't like regular degular in the industry, right? Freaky shit. You heard the testimony of Shorty where she was at orgies without the nigga.
Yeah.
It's other rappers doing freak offs, right? She said it's mad people in the room.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? Like
there's literally there's common freakier shit going on at you know, if you really dig deep into it, right, in New York City, we can find some freakier shit going on in what Diddy's doing.
So
just to order somebody to come through and fuck your girl in front of you, there's plenty more freakier shit going on right now as we speak in New York City that we could just pay to walk into.
And I think that the way, like, he might have treated people like shit, but I think a lot of these rich niggas treat their employees like shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
And I think it's probably a countdown on them all.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think so, bro.
I
don't think so.
I think only certain people though.
I don't think so.
I think only certain people.
Because a lot of the time, if I'm the guy and I'm a fucking asshole and you want to do business with me and I treat cool like shit, and you be cool, be like, yo, this nigga treat me like shit or whatever. You be like, oh, yo, that shit is fucked up, though.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I'm gonna keep working with you.
Yeah, exactly. Because you still want to do some business with me, right?
Right.
So it's like, all right, yo, yeah, he nigga's an asshole.
Yeah.
Man, he ain't been an asshole to me.
So you think it's just that simple?
It is that simple.
Because I can't argue with that.
Because when it comes down to assistants and executives and shit like that, it's a bunch of them. Yeah. It's only one of me.
Okay.
That control all the shit.
Right.
So I got the goal, so I make the rules.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And that's how the world is, right? But the law is trying to implement some fairness, quote unquote fairness, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, we want to spank this nigga a little bit for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Let this person get this little money here, little money there, whatever this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Whatever's gonna happen, right? But nothing that this nigga been doing, I don't think is brand new. I don't think it just started.
Yeah.
You know, he been putting hands on women. He been, doing drugs for years, freaky shit.
Baby
probably got videos of niggas he fucked, chicks, all that shit, right?
Right.
And it's like, all right, now we gonna say something. Niggas, I think this is how shit goes, bro. Yeah. And it's just like, yo, if you good, we ain't fucking with you. But if you not good, we gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
Them Diddy that.
All right,
let's go to immigration.
Immigration?
Yeah, we got something on that?
Yeah.